Hey, what's up? What's happening? This. What are we looking at? You see what I see? The guy, a face. Then there's a side profile of someone standing next to him as well. What is that about? Where does that come from? Is that part of the apps? Here, what we're looking at right now is fog. Yeah, I go out there and immediately these orbs are just bouncing right off the phone. I look over into the LED light and I can see that this stuff is very tiny. It's basically the same size as the substance that is in the house. What do I want to say? Particles. Either it's water, no doubt, moisture. You see that orb? Alright, Buddy's out there, and you're going to see it by how? A characteristic known as the crack. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, that's what it looks like. And, anyway, I don't want to change the subject, but I want to get into these, the way that the cameras are set up and how they develop things and recognize things, and it seems to help them do what they have to do as far as, processing it, helping it develop, and it's set up like a mind or something. It's like I had posted a picture of an orb going straight up, and there it was right there. Did you see it? It had the crack. Okay, and I saw a couple other ones, but as I closely examine the other orbs, there's no other orbs. I'm thinking a scratch on the lens, and there was one right there. But I'm not seeing enough of them. So, they all, like a decent orb, they all should have that crack if it was a lens scratch. But the amount that's there, it's not so. And so anyway, now we're going to get back to the picture that I had posted. Well, they had gigged me on it. And, they shot it down because it was pornographic. And of course I contested it, and after 3 weeks I got a reply back saying that they apologized because they finally took a look at, what the picture was. And the point is it identifies shapes and, and it'll label it. And so I think the phone may be set up like, look at that, there it is right there. You can see it on your right. It's got that nice line through it. Notice I gave us plenty of time to look at it. And I took screenshots. I took something like 77 screenshots. And I ended up getting rid of all of them. There was just way too much there going on. And it's art. I like it. They're pretty. Do some watercolor pastels. You could pull it off. These are cool. But anyway, looking at my big toe and I'm seeing a face on it. And in the video, you can see it. And why it's not in focus, why it looks like there is a face on there. I mean, either this ghost was sitting on my toe, or it has to do with this phone. I try to determine whether something's paranormal or just the apps by, I score it, to how outrageous it looks. This was, Buddy, the crack. I noticed when it came down, I could see it, that there was a crack in it, and then I eventually noticed it when it was going back up. And, oh yes, and I believe I discovered a face in there, as well. And it has to have a background in order for the face to surface. And it has to be dark and light. And I put up some plaid shirts up on the wall, right, for dark and light to see if I can get some faces. There we go there. These guys went all around it. None of them wanted to go across it at a decent speed. I mean, they were hauling butt. They would go at the top, at the bottom. Okay. And then when I called them, they come at me. You know what I mean? There's some things that I can blame the phone on, but not everything. And it's just puzzling. And there's that toe again. Look at it. I'm going to